Okay, so let's take a look at the issue tracker that you can make in Appsheet. So first thing, you have to make the database so that within that tabular structure you can import into app. So if you click on new database, it should open the tabular view with access to tables. By default, there should be one table. You can see something like this. Now I will rename the database, and next thing I will also create a new table. Right, you can later then remove the table if possible. Usually they don't allow you to remove that. If they do, then that's well and good. So we remove the column that is not required. Now here we'll add the issue number. So this is number, so I will be choosing one of the number option within the column. Now next thing would be to choose the type of issue. So here we can pick between enum and then drop down, and here let's say issue related to bug, then failed test, user actions, then environment errors, and then finally unknown. So these are some of the type of errors you can log for this issue. I can also make the issue number as column label and get rid of the first column, which is untitled text, right? And if I stretch this, you will also find that there is one more add column option where basically I will be able to set the priority, right? And here it's the option that we get within and drop down where you can choose the priority as high, low, medium, and let's say normal. So these are the type of priorities you can set to that issue, right? Then you can also set the date. Open issue date, right? Now I can move to date and time and date, save. Then closed issue date, I can go there and choose date, time, date, and save. Then finally comes the closed by, and here it should be text type. Finally, one more thing is notes, and I will save it, right? So these are things I will add to this table. Let's rename the table as issue, right? Save this. Right, now what I will do is I will go to the dashboard. I can click on create, then app, then start with existing data. Here I will just add issue tracker, and it should be coming under planning and management. So I will choose data source as the table that we created within the MyDB, right? And here you see only one table, so I can click on that. So once you click create app, it will import that tabular structure from this particular table here, right? Now as you can see, it will load up, but it doesn't have any view of its own, right? Now what I can do is can close this, go to views, and then click table, right? Another thing is I will sort this by issue number, right? And finally I will save this. I will just click on desktop option, right? Now here you see I can rename this as table that says row of issue list, right? I will then save this again, and it should reload here as well. And issue list is here. I can add new issue. Let's say issue number 10. Type is basically failed test, priority low, issue filed on 13, closed say 14, closed by. Here I can see some name of person and notes. So this was browser issue and so on, information about it, right? So I'm filing the issue here. I will save this, and you will notice the issue is also grouped by the notes here, right? So here, let's go back here and try and find the grouping. If you don't want any grouping, what you can do is always sort with priority. Save this. So if I go here, you will find that view is changed to priority based sorting of that. If I click on it, it will list the issue, right? So this is pretty much the simple app with Appsheet for our issue tracker.